Test, test.
The lights on us, always sit with a crew you can trust in the stands. Fans are cheering loud, we're making history, making ourselves proud. Always 6 Sports, we're live on the air, bringing highlights with passion to share. We're the heartbeats of every game night. Always 6 Sports, shining so bright.
And welcome everybody to.
And now we're here with Coach Andy Schoen for the Lady Wiggins.
Didn't mean to play that yet. So welcome into Sterling, Colorado, where we have the Haxtun girls are coming off a hard-fought game against Highland. Despite their effort, they fell short, 47-39. The game featured a strong defense from Highland, which I guess, Andy, it was allowed by the referees, if we are going to say that, leading to a very physical matchup. In that game, Bobby Starkeybaum was a standout player where she scored 14 points and 10 points coming in the second half. Emily Anderson, known for her ability to drive and shoot, added 7 points in the previous outing as well. Leah Edwards provided depth to their team, and tonight, or this morning, I suppose, getting the start for the Bulldogs. So that is going to be fun to watch for the freshmen. Tonight, the game strategies against Wiggins is to focus on ball control, capitalize on free throws, and physical readiness. Be prepared for another likely physical game, making every offensive possession count. Wiggins coach Andy Schoen shared that his team is ready and his girls are braced for a 9 a.m. start, which is unusual, but a good test for readiness. Schoen aims to prepare his team for the weird times that it takes to run state runs. So here is more from the head coach of the Wiggins Tigers, Coach Andy Schoen.
And now we're here with Coach Andy Schoen for the Lady Wiggins Tigers. Andy, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on today.
Andy, can you give us a little background here of your coaching history?
Well, I've been in education for, I don't know, this is year 15, 16, something like that now. So I actually started down south in the Monte Vista area, down there by Alamosa, and then moved up to Fort Morgan in, I think it was about 2015. Coached the girls there for a couple of years, and then got into some admin stuff over in Fort Morgan for my last year over there. But then just recently, this is my third year over here at Wiggins, so been over here for a couple of years now, and I've been coaching the girls on that side of things. So just looking forward to, an upcoming basketball season. We're just getting into it here, so just see how it goes. But yeah, it's a little bit about me and I guess where I kind of started and how I got up to this area of the neck of the woods.
Your team is playing exceptionally well right now. Two impressive, I would call them blowout wins, and then a really impressive win over Sedgwick County last week. What are you guys doing right?
I think the girls are just buying into our system. We've had a few of those girls that have been around for a couple of years, and I think whenever you have a new coaching staff, it always takes a little bit of time just to kind of get to know each other and, what are the things that, a coaching staff is going to, I guess, stress the most on a day-to-day basis. And, we've had girls that have had a lot of success in volleyball and basketball the last couple of years. So the culture here has been established even before I was obviously here. With basketball and those things, and our volleyball teams had success for, 8-10 years here. So a lot of those same kids are playing multiple sports, and I think that they have a good connection with one another, growing up together and, doing different things. We're just looking to play as hard as we possibly can and be good teammates and do all the little things that we can to be successful in the long run.
Coach, we've got the NJC Holiday Tournament coming up this Thursday. You guys drew Haxton's card. Haxton's currently sitting at 1-2, with all of their games being decided by less than 9 points. What do you see in this Haxton team?
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this might be the third year in a row that we get to see Haxton right off the bat. And then a 9 o'clock game obviously is always going to pose some issues as well. But I think that if you're going to make a deep run in the playoffs, you do have to play at random times throughout the day. So looking forward, first off, to see how our girls respond for an early morning game like that. Got a chance to watch a little bit of Haxton their first couple games here. And, close one there with Fleming to start off the year. They battled all the way through there until, the last part of that game. And then, went over to Nebraska, had an overtime game over there, and they're playing really well. And I'm doing a little bit of the film study and those types of things. They've got some girls that were playing last year, but now have some experience on a varsity level. Starkey Baum is obviously playing exceptionally well. She's always a load to handle, and I think that they were kind of banged up last year, unfortunately for them. But they now look like they're back healthy, and they look like they're playing some pretty good basketball. So we will definitely have our work cut out for us when we see them here in a couple days.
Coach, it's a long season. This basketball season is, week in, week out when it comes to wins or losses and everything after that. What are the characteristics that you look for in your girls in those weeks that you're playing this long season?
Well, I think the season kind of gets split up into three parts. You got your preseason, which is basically before Christmas, where you're trying to figure out who you are as an identity. And again, even if a team has had success in the past, kids graduate, completely replace production that left. So there's a lot of question marks, I think, before Christmas, but you kind of get a sense of who you are and where you want to go. And then you get into your conference schedule, which is always going to be a grind there in January and February. And, hopefully you're just continually making improvements in all the areas that you need to as a basketball team. And hopefully you're playing well. And, the kids are excited about coming to practice and playing in all those games when they start stacking up on top of each other in some long. And then, you've got your, hopefully your postseason play if you're fortunate enough to be playing at that point. So I think right now the biggest thing for us is just to focus on who we are and what is our identity. And to continually work as hard as we can in practice every day, challenge each other, compete, and, hopefully we put a good product out there on the floor every night.
And everybody, that's Coach Andy Schoen for the Lady Wiggins Tigers. They're going to play at 9 a.m. in the NJC tournament against the Haxton Bulldogs. Coach Schoen, thanks for coming on.
from Coach Andy Schoen, the Wiggins Tigers head coach, and that was one of the first times that we've actually got a opposing coach on, so that was exciting. And then tonight, when the boys come on, we'll have the opposing coach Ryan Renquist for the Sedgwick County Cougars. So kind of a cool little thing that we added here on Highway 6 Sports for the basketball season, getting able to talk to everyone. Another cool thing that we added during this basketball season, just worked on it yesterday, but you are now able to listen to this not only from the Podbean app, but Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So if you go to Highway 6 Sports on Facebook or on YouTube, you will find this program come through. On Facebook and on YouTube, I will tell you it will be delayed more than likely by about 35 seconds is what I counted last night. And so if you're sitting in the stands and listening to it, and you can do that, if you go to the Podbean app, it is less than a second behind. So I'll go through our sponsors real quick. It's Bivens Lawns LLC, Hoffmeister Insurance, Kurtzer's, Colt by IWS, First National Bank of Fleming, Points West, Bank of Haxton, Main Street Graphics, Coverstein Farms Angus LLC, Red J Welding, Canode Realty and Auction, Speltz Roofing, Haxton Credit Union, Goddard Farms, Precision Plumbing, Haxton Farms, Haxton Health, Candy and Cole Fix, Ron and Amy Kilgore, David and Alicia Schramm, Jess and Kevin Beck, Todd and Becky Workman, Brian and Sammy Starkeybaum, and Pam and Jerome Steeb. That's a lot of sponsors. We're fortunate here on Highway 6 Sports to have you. We'll go right into it here. It's the starting lineup sponsored by Coverstein Farms Angus LLC. Starting for Wiggins, we've got Callie Green. At number 3, Kennedy Kerr. Number 4, Kelly Chili. Number 5, Carson Kerr, and number 22, Tenley Lorenzini. And for the Bulldogs, new starting lineup here today, as we have number 11, Emily Anderson, number 14, Emily Masani, number 22, Leah Edwards, and number 23, Kelsey Hayden. So that's your starting lineup sponsored by Coverstein Farms Angus LLC. We'll be right back here with the tip.
Points West Community Bank of Haxton not only supports you, our customers, we support our communities. From sponsoring local festivals and fairs, volunteering in school activities and clubs, to helping new projects come to life. Points West Community Bank believes that your financial success is the future of our communities. Points West Community Bank of Haxton will never forget what banking is all about. It's all about relationships. Everyone at Points West wishes the Bulldogs the best of luck in this game.
Need custom jerseys for your team? How about some cool hats for your crew? Main Street Graphics has you covered. We've got the skills to make your gear look amazing as a slam dunk. Whether you need a few shirts for a family reunion or a whole stack of hoodies for your basketball team, we'll make it happen. We do custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Whatever it takes to make your gear stand out. Call Main Street Graphics today at 970-522-6207, and let's make your ideas happen.
Ready to make mowing easy again? Kurtzer's has you covered with the best mowers in the game. Family owned since 1983 in Haxton, Colorado, we specialize in mowers that not only leave the best stripes, but are a breeze to maintain. Walker mowers are USA made and have a variety of attachments for every season, so you'll be prepared for anything. Call Kelly and the team at 970-774-7122. Walker Mowers, out front mowing.
Don't dribble with uncertainty when it comes to your crop insurance policy. Team up with Steve, Nora, Alicia, and Crystal at Hoffmeister Insurance to ensure you're covered against any full court press Mother Nature throws your way. Our seasoned agents are like your personal coaches, ready to spot gaps in your current coverage and assist you in crafting a winning strategy. With 118 years of combined experience, we're here to help you drive towards the basket and score big. Take a time out and call Hoffmeister Insurance Agency in Haxton at 970-774-6600. Let's assist you in netting success for your operation.
The unknown can be scary when you don't know what comes next. That's why Haxtun Health is with you every step of the way. Whether it be a scheduled surgery, a surprise fall, or an illness that requires long-term antibiotics. With our skilled physical, speech, and occupational therapists all working together with our trusted providers and nursing staff, we are sure to get you home where you want to be. A stay at Haxtun Health is just what the doctor ordered. Give us a call today to see if you or your loved one qualifies for our inpatient rehab program. Haxtun Health, providing care you can count on.
And welcome back here to Sterling, Colorado, where we've got the tip-off for the girls here. With me today, is Andy Warnsman. He's going to do some color for us as the girls are about to tip off. It's Bobby Starkeybaum versus number 22, Lorenzini. As Bobby wins the tip, it goes to Emily Anderson. It goes down to the block to Bobby. She misses the lay-in. Rebound by the Bulldogs. That's Edwards. And now it's going to be a scrum on the ground, and they're going to call it jump ball. It's going to go to Wiggins.
Yeah, looked like Leah and Bobby did a good job fighting down there, but couldn't quite take control of the ball.
Handling for today for the Wiggins Tigers is Kerr as she passes over to Green. Now gets it back in the wing and the corner. Up top to Vercelli. Now to Green on the wing. Into the high post to Kerr. Back out to the wing. Long three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Haydeen. Haydeen comes up with it. Now she's going to try to take it the full length of the court. They're going to run a full court press here. Looks like man-to-man. Emily Anderson's going to get the ball stolen from Vercelli. And going to pass down into the block to Lorenzini. And now they're going to restart this, kick it out to Kerr. Kerr's going to get it started. Now to the corner to Vercelli. Vercelli out back to Kerr at the top of the key. Kerr's got it in the corner. Now up to Green. On the wing, looking inside, nobody open. Over around to Vercelli in the corner. Bulldogs doing a good job in their 2-3 zone. Now it's going to be a three-point shot here by Kerr. She puts it up, no good. Rebound, Tigers. She puts it up, no good. That's Lorenzini. Rebound, Leah Edwards. Leah's going to take it up the court for the Bulldogs against this full court press. Passes up to Kelsey Haydeen. Kelsey gets it to Anderson in the block, and it's going to be picked off by Kennedy Kerr. And so it's going to go out of bounds on the Bulldogs, and Tigers are going to take over.
Yeah, I think Bulldogs are playing really good defense. They just need to make sure and finish the defensive set with a good rebound. A lot of them just turned and watched there.
Wiggins just passing around the perimeter seems to be their offense against this zone, trying to break it down as looks like Vercelli has it in the corner. Pass into the block to Lorenzini. She is going to get the ball pickpocketed by Bobby Starkeybaum. Bobby now getting trapped in the press. She throws it away to Vercelli. Vercelli pass over to Kerr. Kerr floater, no good. Rebound Edwards. Edwards going to push it up the court here as it's 1 versus 2. Now she's going to stop and reassess. Now she's going to get trapped at the top of the key. Now gets it over to Emma Limastani. Emma Limastani into Haydeen. Haydeen goes up, gets blocked by Lorenzini. And it's going to go out of bounds on the Tigers. Haxtun basketball.
Looks like they're going to let them play here a little bit, Bryce. Quite a bit of contact on both sides so far.
Emily Anderson gets it into Bobby Starkeybaum on the lob. Starkeybaum looks to drive, shoots it from the free throw line, gets blocked again by Lorenzini. Now she's going to get the ball stolen from her by Kerr, as Kennedy Kerr, that is going to bring it up for the Wiggins Tigers. You're right, Andy. A lot of contact, huge blocks by Lorenzini. Ball gets up to Kerr in the corner. That's Carson Kerr. Now back around the perimeter, all the way swung around to the opposite corner. That's to Vercelli. Vercelli skip pass to Kerr. She shoots a three. It's up, and it's good. Almost a college three there, as they've got to deal with the college line. So we'll see if that throws them off a little bit, as that was a great shot by Kerr, and Emily Anderson trying to break this full court press and dribbles it off of Lorenzini's foot. Looks like some substitutions here as Anderson comes out and Limasani comes in. And then for the Tigers, Beauperez comes in for number 2, Green. So new look for both teams as Lily Limasani is going to break it up for the Bulldogs. She's picked up her dribble right next to the half-court line, now throws it away. And she's going to take it all the way down. That's Kennedy Kerr. She lays it in for 2. Bulldogs are down 5-0, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Lily Limasani looking to get it in. She's going to get a 5-second call. Bulldogs struggling against this full court press.
Yeah, it looked like she had Edwards open there. Just couldn't quite see her in time.
So now Kerr gets it into number 14, Leon. She shoots a 3. That one's good. 8-0, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Lily Limasani is going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. She avoids a double dribble, trying to get it up the court. Finally gets it. Now is trapped. Gets it to Haydeen. Off Haydeen's fingertips. Stolen by Lorenzini, and she's going to bring it up coast to coast. Actually passes it to Leon. She's going to go for two, and it's foul.
Yeah, I think for the Bulldogs right now, they're playing pretty good defense. If they can start getting this press broke and just get into their offense, I think they'll be able to get back in this game.
They're going to give that foul to Limasani. That's Lily Limasani. And Leon's going to shoot this free 8-0, 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this first quarter. That's the first foul of the game. Her second shot's up, and this one's short. Air ball, so the Bulldogs will take over under their own hoop.
The girls really need to work to get open on these inbounds plays. Make sure they got something to throw it to here. There we go. Much better.
Edwards gets open there, just as you said, Andy, as she dribbles up the court, gets up to Haydeen. Haydeen has it at the free throw line. Now backs out, going to set up the offense. Wiggins in a man-to-man, and Lily Masani comes off the screen, wide open in the wing, and she's going to try to pass to Bobby on the corner of the free throw line and just gets away from her, but it's corralled by Kelsey Haydeen. Kelsey back to Bobby. Bobby drives to the block, looks for somebody. As she gets it across block, gets it to Haydeen. Haydeen may be fouled there, but puts it in anyway. Bulldogs score their first points with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in this first quarter. As the Tigers push it up the court really quick, Kerr gets it over to the corner to Karsten Kerr as she gets it into Lorenzini. Now back out around the perimeter, kicked all the way around to Leon. Leon has it and gets it to Kerr. Kerr passes to her sister, Kerr, and three-pointer is up and good. So 11-2 in favor of the Wiggins Tigers.
Yeah, I think Haxtun needs to be aware of where those Kerr girls are if they're going to stay in that zone.
Leon intercepts the pass by Haydeen, and she puts up a two from the block. No good. Rebound, Tigers, as Lorenzini has it. 15-foot shot is up. Air ball, rebound, Starkey Bomb. Starkey Bomb's going to hand it off to Haydeen. Haydeen's going to push it up the court against Leon, as they're going to look to possibly trap her in the corner. Now she's trapped, and Leon tries to fight it away, but the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to call it out of bounds on Leon. In for the Bulldogs, Emily Anderson comes in for Lily Limasani, and in for the Wiggins Tigers is Guire, as she comes in for Wiggins. Emily Anderson has the top of the key, looks inside, nobody open, gets it to the corner to Haydeen. Haydeen now looks inside, tries to pass to Emily Anderson. It's going to be deflected by Leon.
Open on the initial break. I like that set. They just need to get that pass just a little quicker.
Bulldogs in their 4-low set here for the inbounds pass. The lob pass to Bobby Starkey Mom as she drives from the free throw line, gets it knocked away by Meyer, but she retains it, gets it into the block to Haydeen. Haydeen kicks out to Emily Masani. She pump fakes, looks inside, now dribbles to the top of the key to restart this offense. Tries to force it inside to Starkey Bomb. It's intercepted there by Meyer, and Meyer's going to push it up, gets it to Leon. Leo's going to take it to the block, and she loses the ball, but she's out of control at the block, and they're going to call foul here on Kelsey Haydeen. They're going to say she pushed her. I think she just ran out of control there.
Yeah, that's questionable with as much contact as they've been allowing, Bryce.
The inbound here for the Tigers goes into Bo Perez. She tries to force it inside to Leon, gets tipped around, and then retained by Wiggins, as Zaguire has at the top of the key, over to Leon, over to Kerr. Kerr fakes the three, now back over to the top of the key to Zaguire. Zaguire now has it in the corner, looks inside, now pass around the perimeter again. There's work in this defense around. Again, the Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone. Leon passes it to the corner to Bo Perez. She tries to drive, and it goes nowhere, and Wiggins is they just continue to pass it around the perimeter, trying to wear down this defense. Kerr gets it in to Meyer. Meyer puts up a 5-footer and lays it in nicely. So it's 13-2 with 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Katie Cody comes in the ball game here as she tries to bring the ball up the court. Now gets it pickpocketed by Kennedy Kerr. Hand off to Leon, and Leon lays it in for two. This press is frustrating the Bulldogs right now. Ball gets pushed up to Edwards. Edwards has it half court, gets it up to Cody. Cody looks to force it inside as the ball is stolen by Kennedy Kerr. She's now going to go coast to coast, shoot a 15-footer, and it's good. As the Bulldogs call a timeout here, rightfully so, as it's 17-2, 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this first period. We'll be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
The Haxtun Community Federal Credit Union would like to wish Bulldog Nation a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We would like to thank everyone for their continued support of HCFCU. We care about all your needs, from finding your first car to helping you save for your future. You will always see a familiar face and hear a familiar voice at the Haxtun Credit Union. As new adventures await, May 2025 bring big opportunities and growth for our Bulldog students. We look forward to helping you in the new year. The Haxtun Credit Union, home of the Bulldog Checking.
Welcome back here to NJC, where we have the Wiggins Tigers versus the Haxtun Bulldogs in the first round of the NJC tournament, as Bobby Starkeybaum gets it in to Leah Edwards. Leah Edwards pushed it all the way up the court. She's drugged down. You can see Bo Perez grab her arm and drag her down, trying to get the steal there, as they're going to call the foul on her. Actually, they're going to call it on Zaguire, which she was right there with them. So they're going to call the foul there, and Bulldogs now have it at the top of the key. Emily Anderson passes over to Edwards on the wing. Edwards looks inside, gets it to Starkeybaum. Starkeybaum posting up, gets it in, no good. Rebound Tigers. That's Bo Perez as she pushes it up to Leon. Leon now going to try to take it to the free throw line, now dribbles back out to the wing, and they're going to toss around this perimeter against the zone here. Zaguire handoff to Kerr. Kerr gets the ball tipped from her by Anderson. She's got fast hands, but it's corralled by the Tigers, and now goes to Leon on the wing. Back to Kerr in the corner. Skip pass up to the top to Zaguire. Zaguire looks inside, looking for something. Pass to the top of the key to Leon. Leon looking for something open, as Wiggins just, again, gets pass over to Kerr. She shoots a three, no good. Rebound, Bobby Starkeybaum, as there was an arm in there, and it takes the opposite side official to call that foul, where her arm was obviously stuck in there, Andy.
Yeah, she first gave a jump sign, and then she put up the foul, so see who they put it on here.
So they give the foul to Peyton Meyer, as Bobby and her were contesting, or I guess going after that rebound together. As the Bulldogs now have it, pass into Emily Anderson in the full court. Emily Anderson is trapped, and they're going to call Leon. That's about as ticky-tacky as it gets after some of the fouls we've seen already, Andy.
Yeah, I mean, I think she did reach and maybe caught her arm, but you're right. That hasn't been called as of late.
So Vercelli comes in for Leon, as Kinsley Koberstein comes in for the Bulldogs. She gets it up the court to Bobby Starkeybaum. Bobby Starkeybaum gets it to Anderson. Anderson has a 3-on-2 opportunity, but the time runs out as the Bulldogs are down 17-2 at the end of the first. We'll be right back here with the second quarter.
Goddard Farms LLC is wishing the Haxtun Bulldogs the best of luck. At Goddard Farms, we believe in growing dreams and harvesting success, both on and off the field. We're proud to support our local team and community. So together, let's cheer on the Bulldogs. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Looking for a bank that puts the community first? Welcome to the First National Bank of Fleming, proudly serving Fleming, Haxtun, and surrounding areas since 1917. Home-owned and deeply rooted into our community, we're thrilled to support the Haxtun Fightin' Bulldogs. Whether you're saving, investing, or planning for your future, we're here to help every step of the way. The First National Bank of Fleming, committed to your success and happiness. Come see the difference over a century of service makes. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to Sterling, Colorado at the NJC tournament, where the Wiggins Tigers leads the Haxtun Bulldogs 17-2. I'm Bryce Bivens here with Andy Warnsman as we guide you through this matchup here today. It's the beginning of the second quarter as Andy Andy, what have we seen from the Wiggins Tigers so far?
Their pressure is just kind of killing the Bulldogs right now. Bulldogs aren't handling it well. They're breaking the press at times and then not just settling into their offense and throwing it away. So the key for Bulldogs obviously is just break the press, and then Wiggins just probably want to keep what they're doing going.
So Bulldogs will start with this possession as it is going to be a turnover. Tried to get it into Haydeen as it's stolen by Bo Perez. She pushes it up the court to Green, and it goes out of bounds. So now the Bulldogs will have it reset, almost like nothing happened right there. Let's restart here as there's 7 minutes and 48 seconds left. Both teams have had a possession and a turnover so far in the second quarter. Emily Anderson throws a one-handed pass. It kind of goes awry, but corralled by Koberstein. Koberstein's got it still under the Wiggins Tigers hoop. Now it's stolen by Vercelli. She puts it in a reverse layup. Is good. 19-2. As they're going to call Bobby Starkeybaum on a travel. So 3 turnovers to start with 30 seconds off the clock for the Bulldogs. Not a good start to the second quarter.
Nope, still just not quite handling the pressure, Bryce.
Looks like Green's going to try to get this ball into Lorenzini. And she tries to grab it, but it goes out of bounds. Good pressure there by the Bulldogs defensively. And so now the Bulldogs have it. Lots of turnovers for both teams to start the second quarter. Now the Bulldogs have it under the Wiggins Tigers hoop. Trying to go the full 90 feet to the other basket. Tries to get it into Haydeen as it goes. Kerr pushes it right out of bounds. So Koberstein's going to try this again. Bulldogs in a 4 high set to try to get this ball in as they pass it into the tall person. That's Bobby Starkeybaum. Bobby gets it over to Emily Anderson. Emily getting trapped at the top of the key and now tries to throw it to Starkeybaum. It's going to get picked off by Lorenzini. She lays it in for 2.
There's a lot of standing, Bryce.
As Haydeen's now going to push it up, gets it to Anderson. Anderson gets trapped. Now get back to Haydeen. Haydeen's going to get pressured here by Richard. It goes out of bounds off of Carson Kerr, so Bulldogs will keep the ball here. Haydeen going to inbound, gets it into the block to Cody. Cody faces up, looks, passes cross court to the free throw line, gets it to Koberstein. She puts it up, air ball, rebound Bulldogs. But it's going to go out of bounds. Kelsey Haydeen was out of bounds, so Coach Schramm going to put in some of her starters here with Emma Lemasani and Leah Edwards, and then off the bench, Lily Lemasani. They're going to come in for Cody, Anderson, and Koberstein.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's just looking for that spark. Somebody's got to look like they're ready to play this morning.
As Kerr brings up the court, pass to Green, back to Kerr, tries to get inside to Lorenzini, and now it's kicked out again to Vercelli. Vercelli gets it to Carson Kerr in the corner. She tries to drive baseline, and she's going to lose the ball out of bounds, and now Bulldogs are going to inbound this ball going back the other way. Kelsey Haydeen's going to look to get it up and gets it to Emma Lemasani. Emma Lemasani used her dribble to retain the ball, so she was dead. Now gets it back to Haydeen. Haydeen still 88 feet from the other basket as they're kind of freaking out trying to get it across court. They throw it. They finally get it across court to Emma Lemasani. Emma Lemasani passes it up to Lily Lemasani and lays it in for 2. Great sequence there. Finally break the press and gets a transition layup as now the Tigers push it up the court to Vercelli in the corner. She tries to drive baseline, now throws it to half court where nobody is. Picked up by Green. She throws it to try to get it in and intercepted by Lily Lemasani. She pushes up to Edwards. Edwards mishandles it, and it goes to Lorenzini where they're going to slow it down here as Kennedy Kerr is going to start the offense for the Tigers.
Going to settle into this, pass it around the outside till they get an easy look, Bryce.
Yep, as they get exactly that as Kennedy Kerr puts up a 3, no good. Rebound Lorenzini. She's going to drive baseline, and they're going to say that goes off of Lorenzini as she stepped out of bounds, and now it's Bulldog basketball.
Still playing good defense. They're still hustling. They just need to keep breaking this press, and maybe they can get back in the game, Bryce.
Inbounds pass goes to Emma Lemasani. She chucks it up to Lily Lemasani. She lays it up, no good. Rebound by Lorenzini. They're going to push the ball all the way up to Carson Kerr. She kicks back to Vercelli. Vercelli over to Kennedy Kerr. She puts up a 17-footer. That one's good. As it's 23-4 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Emma Limasani tries to push it up the court, and she gets trapped and loses it. Now it goes to the corner for the Wiggins Tigers. That goes to Kennedy Kerr, and she, nothing but net, three-pointer there. Bulldogs are getting trapped here and finally get a foul. Leah Edward draws a foul from the Wiggins Tigers in the full court press.
The Bulldog girls are really trying to throw a lot of stuff over the top. They need to find a window and do a bounce pass or something else. They're just not able to get it over top of these girls.
So Leah Edward gets the inbound pass. She tries to dribble up court, gets the ball tipped away. She corrals it, gets to Limasani. She shoots the three, no good. Rebound, Lily Limasani. She puts it up. It looks like she's going to get a foul call here. So she's going to shoot two.
Yep, those were two good looks, and hopefully Bulldogs, like I said, can just keep breaking that press. You get shots up, Bryce, you can score. If you turn the ball over, it's pretty obvious, but you can't score when you turn the ball over.
Her first shot's up and no good, as Wiggins going to do a platoon substitution here. 4 girls out, 4 girls in, as Kelsey Hayden comes out for the Bulldogs and Cody comes in. Lily's second shot is up. This one is nothing but net, gives them 5 points. Bulldogs down 21. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second period. Bring it up for the Tigers is Kennedy Kerr. She passes over to Vicarelli. Vicarelli kicks back to Kerr, now up to the top of the key to Bo Perez. Bo Perez around to Zaguire. Zaguire back, they reverse it, get it all the way back around to Kennedy Kerr in the wing. Leon has it on the opposite wing after the skip pass. It goes to Zaguire in the corner. Zaguire back up to Kennedy Kerr, has it at the wing. Now gets all the way around to Juliet Leon. Leon gets it over to Bo Perez in the corner. She tries to drive, kicks out to Kerr. She shoots a three, no good. Rebound Bo Perez. She puts up a 5-footer, no good. Now rebound by Cody, and she loses it as it was tipped away by the Tigers, and now it's corralled by Kennedy Kerr. Kick around the perimeter to Bo Perez. Bo Perez gets it to Leon. Leon back to Kerr. Kerr gets it back to Leon in the corner. They look inside. Post up is nowhere in sight as tipped away by Edwards. Goes back to the Tigers. Tigers passing around the perimeter here as it goes to Leon on the wing. Leon drives, takes one step in. Now pass to Bo Perez in the corner. She shoots the three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound by the two Limasanis together. They grab it as now the Bulldogs finally have the basketball. As the shot clock would do good for the Wiggins offense for the Bulldogs, I would say. As Emma Limasani gets an entry pass at the high post, and she tries to throw up a 10-footer and is fouled.
Yep, that was a good offensive set there. Got the ball down. We're able to hit the cutter and get a shot up. So on that defensive side, you just got to finish the defensive set with rebounds. I keep seeing 2 or 3 girls on the backside just, watching. You can't watch. You got to go find a body, box out. And I think, that's the key to being a good defensive team is finishing that defensive set.
Emma Limasani's first shot is up and good. As in for the Bulldogs is Hayden. And now her second shot's up, and substituting for Emma Limasani is Emily Anderson. So that second shot was up and good. So it's 26-7. Bulldogs are down 19 as Kennedy Kerr is going to bring up the court for the Tigers. Pass over to Leon on the wing, back to Kerr in the corner. Tigers setting up something down low as it was a pass gone array and out of bounds, and Bulldogs will now take over as Hayden passes into Edwards. Edwards going to try to beat the press on her feet. Now steps back and gets it back to Hayden in the middle of the court. Hayden being guarded against Kennedy Kerr tightly, now gets it cross court and is going to set the offense up as Cody gets the ball on the wing. Looks inside, now skip pass to Hayden. Hayden has it at the free throw line. She also looks inside, loses the handle, and now is guarded tightly by Kerr at the volleyball spike line. She gets the ball to Anderson. Anderson now going to drive to the free throw line, going to put up a floater, but her hand was restricted by number 21. That's Peyton Meyer.
I like the aggressiveness there, Bryce. She's taking it to the hole hard and either going to draw that contact or get a layup. So that's a good play by Emily there.
Her first shot's up, no good. As in for the Tigers is Lauren Zini. She comes in for Meyer. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Bulldogs down 19. Emily's second shot up. This one is good. Chip away at this lead here. Get a few stops defensively. A lot of basketball left to play here in Sterling, Colorado. Kerr brings it up the court, pass to Leon, gets it to Beauprez in the corner. Beauprez looks inside to Lorenzini. They're going to say Lorenzini wrapped around Kelsey Haydeen, and so she's going to get an offensive foul.
Really good hustle by Kelsey there. Really battling down low. She's a little bit outmanned and just hustled.
She gets the ball into Edwards, where Edwards is going to break this press and set up the offense for the Bulldogs. She passes to the wing to Kelsey Haydeen, gets it back to the top of the key to Anderson. Anderson drives to the free throw line, puts another floater up. This one's up off the back iron. Rebound Cody. Cody on the block, kicks it back out to Lily Lamasani. Now she drives in. She's going to get tripped up by Zaguire. So they're going to call a foul on Zaguire here.
That's a tough call on Zaguire. It kind of looked like she just tripped up on people's feet there and went down, but that happens when you're playing tough defense. Sometimes you get the tough ones.
Lily's first shot is up, no good. The referee is going to talk to Zaguire, to Lorenzini, maybe about her post move a little bit. That got her the foul. The second shot is up, and that one's good. Bulldogs chipping away, down 17 now. Kerr going to bring the ball up for the Tigers. Gets it to Beauprez, now to the corner to Leon. Leon drives baseline, puts up a 5-footer, blocked by Haydeen. Haydeen now going to bring the ball up the court for the Bulldog. Going to find a point guard, finds Edwards. Edwards about to get trapped at the court, realizes it, backs up, now gets the ball stolen from her by Kerr. She's going to she's going to shoot a layup and lay it in for two. Lead back to 19. Haydeen going to bring the ball up the court. Now pass to Cody up past half court. Cody's got the ball at the wing. Gets it inside to Edwards. Edwards takes a power dribble. Gets it up. No good. Rebound to Edwards. She puts up again. This time goes off the back iron, then the front, and then rolls off. Rebound Tigers. Beauprez pushes it up for the Tigers. As now Kennedy Kerr has it at the top of the key. Going to reset the offense against his zone. Zaguire pass to Leon in the corner. Leon looking inside. Doesn't decide to do the lob pass. Pass around the perimeter all the way around to Zaguire on the opposite wing. Zaguire passes it to the high post. Kick out to Kennedy Kerr. She banks in a three. So it's 31-9, 26 seconds left here.
The bank was open when I went by it this morning, Bryce.
And now Lorenzini's going to pick up a foul. Edwards set a screen. And Coach Schramm pleading her case that it might have been intentional.
Intentional, yeah.
But that she may have extended her arms, but ref's not buying it, as now Bulldogs are going to shoot two. The foul count's 5-0 in the second period.
When you're pressuring, a lot of times that happens, Bryce. You'll hear fans say a lot of times, look at the foul count, but usually it's which team's being more aggressive, playing tougher defense. And right now Wiggins is.
So Edwards going to shoot her first free throw here, but they're going to call a lane violation on the Wiggins Tigers because both blocks have to be occupied on the bottom. That's how the free throws work. And there was no Wiggins Tigers underneath there, but no harm, no foul because the shot wasn't up. So they should have probably waited till the shot was up and then see if it went in, because normally that's just a foul that goes unrecorded if she makes it. So Leah Edwards misses her first.
Which really she should get another shot right now because they shouldn't have called that one.
They should have let the shot happen, and then, yep, that's exactly right, Andy. But now they fill the bottom two spots, as now her second one's up, no good. Rebound, Bobby Starkebomb. She puts it up. That one's no good. Now the rebound, Peyton Meyer. Meyer's going to push it up the court to Kennedy Kerr. Kennedy Kerr's looking to push it up, but decides not to, and is going to set up the zone offense against the Bulldogs. They have one high post, one low post. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Skip pass to Kennedy Kerr. She shoots a three. This one's up off the front of the rim. Rebound, Starkey Bomb. Starkey Bomb just needs to corral it, as now they're going to say it's off of the Wiggins Tigers. Doesn't matter. Time's up. So we will be right back here with our halftime report, sponsored by Coberstein Farms Angus LLC. Coberstein Farms Angus LLC is our official scorekeeper of Highway 6. So we'll be right back here with the halftime stats right after these messages.
When you need great roofing work on your residential or commercial property, just turn to Speltz Roofing Company, LLC. Since 1969, our locally owned team has been providing top-notch roofing services for residential and commercial properties. Trust us to keep your home beautiful and your business functional by making sure that you work only with the most qualified team. Turn to the licensed, bonded, and insured experts at Speltz Roofing. Call us today for a free estimate at 970-774-6554 or look us up at www.speltzroofing.com. Speltz Roofing is a proud sponsor of Haxtun Athletics.
Red J Welding is your local one-stop shop for all your agriculture needs. From farm repair, custom fabrication and manufacturing, to agricultural equipment sales. We got it all. Stop in and check us out 4 miles south of Haxtun on Highway 59. Good luck to our Haxtun Bulldogs.
Looking for superior Angus cattle? Coberstein Farms Angus LLC is hosting their 11th annual bull and female sale. Join us March 8th, 2025, at the Ogallala Livestock Auction in Ogallala, Nebraska. Don't miss this opportunity to improve your herd. Call 970-520-2385 for more information. That's Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, March 8th, 2025, at the Ogallala Livestock Auction. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Canode Realty and Auction is here to make your experience easy and seamless. With years of
10. Brian Locke and Casey Wolf provide expert sale and hot water heater installations for new constructions and remodels. We also provide sewer 774-6456. Good luck to the Haxtun Bulldogs.
And welcome back here to Sterling, Colorado. I'm Bryce Bivens here with Andy Warnsman as this matchup is 31-9 in favor of the Wiggins Tigers. We've got some point totals here for you. For the Wiggins Tigers, we'll start with them. Kennedy Kerr has 17. She is 100% from her 2-point range, and she's made 3 3-pointers. Let's see here as Picciarelli is 2 points. Carson Kerr has 3. Juliet Leon has 5. Meyer has 2. And Lorenzini has 2 points as well. Now for the Bulldogs, Lily Lamasani leading the charge here with 4 points. She's 1 for 3 at 2-point range, but she's made 2 points here from free throws. And let's see, Emily Anderson has 1 point. Emma Lamasani has 2 points. And Haydeen has 2 as well. So 3 attempts from Starkey Bomb, and none are good. So that Starkey Bomb 0% from 2-point range. But the problem here is they're not able to get the ball up to Starkey Bomb because this half-court press, or full-court press, sorry, by the Wiggins Tigers has been so intense.
Yeah, it looked like the girls just didn't really show up to me this morning. A lot of times as a coach, I've been in this situation a lot. They either do or they don't. You never know what you're going to get from girls that are 16, 17 years old. So struggling to break the press. They need to get the ball to Bobby. That is the key. I'd like to see about 5 to 10 shots a quarter from Bobby rather than 3 attempts. So that'll be the key to the half. I'm sure that's what they're talking about is how do we break the press? Once we break the press, you don't want to make that extra pass to throw it away, settle into your offense, and then find a spot to get a good entry pass and play through Bobby. Make that other team double her, get the ball out of her hands, but we haven't even done that yet, or the Bulldogs haven't done that yet. So that's what I would be talking to him about at halftime. What do you think, Bryce?
Yeah, I agree with you there, Andy. As the press, trying to break the press has been one of the hardest things that this Bulldog team has tried to accomplish this year. As the Fleming Wildcats pressed them, I believe Perkins County pressed them as well. And then we look at the Highland game, and that game was full court pressure. So right now the Bulldogs trying to this is only the 4th game of the year, so trying to remember how to play basketball in December, and it's early, and then once you're getting pressed every game, it's almost like they've had no breaks, and they just constantly been pressured hard to where like I said, they just haven't been able to get a rhythm tonight. Most nights they're able to at least get half court. These Wiggins Tigers are playing they're playing clean and still getting a lot of fouls. They're trapping in the full court, which is something that our girls haven't seen quite yet. And so that makes it very difficult to get anything started. So like you said, Bobby Starkey getting her started here in this second half is going to be crucial. So we will be right back here with more action, more set.
Points West Community Bank of Haxtun not only supports you, our customers, we support our communities. From sponsoring local festivals and fairs, volunteering at school activities and clubs, to helping new projects come to life. Points West Community Bank believes that your financial success is the future of our communities. Points West Community Bank of Haxtun will never forget what banking is all about. It's all about relationships. Everyone at Points West wishes the Bulldogs the best of luck in this game.
Need custom jerseys for your team? How about some cool hats for your crew? Main Street Graphics has you covered. We've got the skills to make your gear look amazing as a slam dunk. Whether you need a few shirts for a family reunion or a whole stack of hoodies for your basketball team, we'll make it happen. We do custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Whatever it takes to make your gear stand out. Call Main Street Graphics today at 970-522-6207 and let's make your ideas happen.
All right. Now we're back to Sterling, Colorado. Technical difficulties, where the Haxtun Bulldogs are down 9-31. Wiggins Tigers start this second half here with the ball, and Callie Green shoots a three, and that one's good. So now still staying in that full court press, gets the ball up to Emily Anderson at half court. She picks it up to Edwards. As Edward gets it to Limasani, Limasani lays it up, and she's blocked by number 4, Vicarelli.
Really good bounce pass there, Bryce. Just probably need to do a little pump fake to get that girl to fly by you and make that layup.
Bulldogs inbounds to Bobby Starkeybaum. She dribbles to the opposite block that she started on, puts it up, no good, as now it's rebound by the Tigers and pushed up the court by Vicarelli. Vicarelli kicks around the key to Green. Now Green over to Kerr. Kerr to Kennedy Kerr. Now back to the corner to Carson Kerr. Carson Kerr back to Kennedy Kerr for three. She shoots a college three, no good. Rebound, Leah Edwards. Leah looks for somebody to pass to, and from right behind her comes Lorenzini. And they're going to call a jump ball here, and Bulldogs will keep possession as Hayden tries to get it into Edwards, and Edwards does a good job trying to retain the ball, but steps out of bounds as now 7 minutes and 3 seconds left. So for Wiggins, they push it up to Kerr in the corner. Kerr up to the top of the key to Green. Green now hands it to Vicarelli. Vicarelli back to Green in the corner. Green looks inside, gets intercepted by Hayden. Hayden now trying to dribble through the press and is going to get fouled by Callie Green.
Wiggins still being very aggressive, still very handsy. Bulldogs are still going to just have to work to control the ball and not get start turning the ball over again.
Emily Anderson controls it for the Bulldogs, gets it up to Edwards at the wing. Now back to the top of the key to Hayden. Hayden passes inside to Bobby Starkeybaum. She backs down Lorenzini, and they're going to call a foul on Lorenzini.
It might be on number 2, reaching from the top as well, Bryce.
So that's Lorenzini. They call it on Lorenzini. That's her third foul. Unfortunately, the score not close enough for it to quite matter yet, as goes right into a great 11. Now Carson Kerr has it in the corner. She puts it up, no good. Rebounds it herself, gets it over to Green. Green shoots a 17-footer. That one's no good. Rebound, Emily Anderson. Emily Anderson going to try to dribble out of this press and gets it over to Hayden. Hayden now on the far sideline. Pass to the middle of the court to Bobby Starkeybaum. Breaks it just like we talked about. Now gets it to Limasani. Limasani tries to force it inside to Edwards as she makes the pass without looking. And it's going to be intercepted by Carson Kerr. She goes all the way down the court. And is going to put it up coast to coast. Lays it up. No good. Blocked, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, Bryce on the offensive side there, that's exactly what I was talking about. You break that press. You don't have to score a layup off the press break. You can pull that out. You can get into your offense and then just work through it, get it to Bobby, get her a good look.
So Kennedy Kerr is going to shoot 2 here. Puts the first one up. That one's up and off the front of the rim. No good. In for the Tigers is Peyton Meyer. She comes in for Lorenzini, who has 3 fouls. Kennedy Kerr puts her second shot up. That one's up and good. Nothing but net. As now for the Bulldogs, Emily Anderson going to avoid the trap, passes back cross court to Hayden. Hayden, baseball pass up to Limasani. Limasani up to Edwards in the middle of the paint, lays in for two. Great sequence there to break the press as now Kerr is bringing it up, tries to go coast to coast again, blocked by Edwards as now she brings it back out, pass around the key to Green. Green to the corner to Victorelli. Victorelli inside to Peyton Meyer. Meyer goes up for two, and she's going to be fouled. And she's going to shoot two now.
I didn't see a foul there. She was late on the call. It looked like it just went out of bounds off of 21, which is, let's see Meyer there, but there was a lot of contact, but that's been kind of let go most of the game. So
Meyer's first shot is up and good as Koberstein comes in for the Bulldogs, replaces Emily Masani. And Bo Perez and Leon come in for the Tigers. Meyer shoots her second shot. That one's up and good. 37-13 with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left. Inbounds pass goes right to Kennedy Kerr as she gets a layup. And that one's good as now the Bulldogs trying not to turn over on this possession here as Hayden has it trapped at the top of the court, gets it into Anderson. And it's going to go off out of bounds by Kennedy Kerr, but great defensive pressure by Wiggins.
the spacing on that press break needs to be a little better, Bryce. They're a little too close together on those screens. Once they set the screen, they got to widen out.
Pass over to Koberstein. She hits into Hayden. Hayden passes out to Edwards, but on the pass, they're going to call a foul, and she's going to shoot two.
Yeah, it's too bad there. They threw it to Edwards, and then she makes it. They let that one go, I guess.
So Hayden's first shot is up and off the front of the rim. So that was one of our keys to today's matchup was free throws. As we saw in Perkins County, that the free throws, if they hit 50% of them, they would have won that game by 10. As her second shot is up, no good. Rebound, Bobby Starkey-Baum, she puts it up, no good. Now puts it up again. Now she finally gets her first points of the ball game. As 39-15, as Kennedy Kerr pushes the court for the Tigers. Cross court pass to Leon. She tries to drive, now kicks back out to Kennedy Kerr. Kennedy Kerr to Bo Perez on the wing. Now over to Victorelli in the corner. Skip pass to Leon. Now over to Bo Perez on the opposite wing. Top of the key to Kerr. As like you said, Bulldogs are in a zone, so they're going to kick it around the perimeter. They try to force it into Meyer. And Meyer's going to get tangled up with Bobby Starkey-Baum. Bobby has it on. She steals it, and Meyer's going to get. Oh, actually, so the Haxtun fans are not happy with this one, as Bobby had the ball and Meyer got tangled up, but they called a foul on Bobby Starkey-Baum. And
Bobby had the ball. I mean, Bobby had the ball. There's no way there. That's just a rough break.
Yeah, it was not the correct call, but Bulldogs need a play on here, as I guess you can say ball doesn't lie in that situation where they just chuck it out of bounds, and it's out of bounds on, it goes right over Leon's hands, because now Bulldogs have possession. So no harm, no foul there. No, actually one foul. Then they give it to Bobby Starkey-Baum, but now Bobby tries to dribble up the court, and it's swiped away by Myers. It goes out of bounds, but the Bulldogs will have it on their own baseline. So they're able to run their full low set play here. They lob it into Starkey-Baum. Starkey-Baum looks low into Edwards. Edwards receives at the block, kick out to Hayden at the top of the free throw line. She looks to shoot, but she pulls back instead. Now gets it into Starkey-Baum on the block. She lays it up. No good. Rebound, Myers. Myers now pressured by Anderson, but she's going to handle it and get it up to Leon, and Leon's going to bring it up the court for the Tigers. Pass it over to Kerr. Kerr shoots a three. This one's up, and this is off the front. Rebound, Hayden. Hayden pushes it up to Anderson. Bulldogs looking to move fast here as Anderson has one. Koberstein wide open, doesn't give it to her. As now they slow it down, gets to Hayden on the wing. Now inside to Starkey-Baum. Starkey-Baum gets the ball pushed out of bounds almost by Meyer, but then retained by the Tigers. As Kennedy Kerr now pushes up one-on-one against Hayden. Hayden tries to take a charge, but Kerr stops, does a spin around shot, misses it. Rebound, Bo Perez, and she's fouled by Anderson. Now we're seeing going in this game, not just turnover after turnover. So now both teams starting to flow and play without, turnovers and fouls every sequence. So Bo Perez's first shot is up, and it is no good.
Yeah, you're starting to see a little frustration from both teams. It's getting pretty rough out there, and some of these calls are hit or miss. So both these teams just need to keep their cool and keep playing basketball.
39-15, 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third period. As Bo Perez's second shot is up, this one is long. Rebound, Haydeen. Haydeen being guarded tightly by Kerr. Kerr forces her to pick up her dribble, tries to get into Emma Masani. She grabs it. Now guarded by Carson Kerr. Now she goes baseline, lays it up, floater, no good, in and out. Rebound, Carson Kerr, as she's going to push the issue here. 3-on-3. Bo Perez gets it at the wing. Now pass back to Carson. Now back around to Leon. Now to the corner to Kennedy Kerr. Around back to Leon. Around to Carson. Now to Bo Perez at the wing. Bo Perez back to Leon to Carson Kerr. Or Kennedy Kerr on the wing. Now around to Bo Perez. Then to Carson Kerr on the opposite wing. Top of the key to Kennedy Kerr. Around to Leon. Well, again, Andy, we've mentioned Bulldogs are in a zone, so they're going to just pass around the perimeter until something on the inside is open. That's what we've seen so far. So all the way around the perimeter again to Kennedy Kerr, as now Wiggins Tigers call a timeout, and it's going to be 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in this third period, 39-15. We will be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
Ready to make mowing easy again? Kurtzer's has you covered with the best mowers in the game. Family owned since 1983 in Haxtun, Colorado, we specialize in mowers that not only leave the best stripes, but are a breeze to maintain. Walker mowers are USA made and have a variety of attachments for every season, so you'll be prepared for anything. Call Kelly and the team at 970-774-7122. Walker Mowers, out front mowing.
Welcome here back to Sterling, Colorado. I'm Bryce Bivens here with Andy Warnsman, where the Bulldogs are down 15-39. A quick reminder for everybody, brand new, we're doing a little trial run. So everywhere we have actual good Wi-Fi, we're able to run this on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So if you follow us on there, you don't have to download the Podbean app to listen to the lives anymore. You can listen to right there. But now if you're in person, you want to hear it exactly live, the Podbean app is the only thing that will give you the exact live. I think Facebook's about 13 seconds behind, just so you know. The Wiggins Tigers have the ball here. At the top of the key is Kennedy Kerr, just looking inside, trying to get something open. That swung around to Bo Perez on the wing, back to Kerr as she gets it into Carson Kerr, and now it's tipped. And Lily Limasani comes up with the steal, as now the Bulldogs set up their offense. Haydeen has it on the wing, tries to get it into Limasani as it's pushed away by Kennedy Kerr, and now Kennedy Kerr's going to take it all the way in, and there's going to be no foul as she tries to lay it up and ends up on the ground after a block, and Bulldogs push it up to Koberstein. Koberstein has it on the wing, gets it inside to Haydeen. Haydeen now going to dribble out to the corner where Koberstein, they have a handoff, gets it to the high post to Limasani. She misses. Rebound by Green. Green going to push it up 1-on-2 as Green pushes it across the court to Kerr. That's Kennedy Kerr. She put up a three, no good. Rebound Bo Perez. She puts up a two-pointer, no good. Rebound Cody. Cody pushes it over to Lily Limasani, where Limasani will start the offense for the Bulldogs. Dribble handoff to the other Limasani, now inside to Emma Limasani. Emma Limasani passes out to Koberstein. She puts up a three off the backboard, no good. Rebound Kennedy Kerr, as it goes up to Leon. Leon lays it over to Carson Kerr, and the two-pointer is good. 41-15. Coach Andy Schoen takes off the press as there's 44 seconds left in the third period here. Now, entry pass from Haydeen to Limasani goes up. She lays it up, and she's going to be fouled there by Kennedy Kerr. And I apologize on some of these names. Kennedy Kerr, Carson Kerr, and then there's Bisharelli, and then Lorenzini. So just a lot of, either duplicate names or some hard to pronounce names. So trying to get all that in, but
Yeah, this game continues to be pretty rough, Bryce. Not a lot of calls being made. The team that can kind of handle that and just keep going will be the one that can get the ball in the basket. So
Second shot is up, no good, as it is 41 to 15, 30 seconds left, and Carson Kerr has the ball at the top of the key and going to start this offense. Ball swung over to the top of the free throw line to Lauren Zini. She puts up no good. Rebound, Lily Limasani. Limasani's going to push it up the court for the Bulldogs, where the Bulldogs have Bobby Starkebomb at the high post. The entry pass to Bobby, now back out to Emily Anderson. She shoots the three. This one's up, and it's good.
the inside-out game, Bryce, that's the way you got to do that. That's perfect set there.
So Emily Anderson ends the quarter with a three-pointer. It's 41 to 18. We'll be right back here with the fourth quarter action.
Don't dribble with uncertainty when it comes to your crop insurance policy. Team up with Steve, Nora, Alicia, and Crystal at Hoffmeister Insurance to ensure you're covered against any full-court press Mother Nature throws your way. Our seasoned agents are like your personal coaches, ready to spot gaps in your current coverage and assist you in crafting a winning strategy. With 118 years of combined experience, we're here to help you drive towards the basket and score big. Take a timeout and call Hoffmeister Insurance Agency in Haxtun at 970-774-6600. Let's assist you in netting success for your operation.
Cameras moving, lights on us. Highway 6 with a crew you can trust in the stands. Fans are cheering.
Welcome back here to Sterling, Colorado. I'm Bryce Bivens here with Andy Wernsman, coming to you live on Highway 6 Sports on the Podbean app, Facebook, and YouTube live. So if you search Highway 6 Sports on any of those platforms, you'll find our live stream for this program. As coming out of the break, it will be the Wiggins Tigers basketball, where the Wiggins Tigers lead 41 to 18, and it looks like Lily Limasani, Leah Edwards, Emily Anderson, Bobby Starkeybaum, and Katie Kodian for the Bulldogs to start this fourth quarter. Kennedy Carr has a top of the key. Now pass over to Katie Green. Green back to Carr in the corner. Now they reset it to Viscerelli at the top of the key, kind of waiting around to get some open inside. As now Kennedy Carr tries to drive baseline. She's blocked by Cody as it's a skip pass to Green. Green looks inside, gets it to the high post to Lorenzini. She puts up a 15-footer. That one's no good. Rebound, Lily Limasani. As now Wiggins has taken off the press, so Bulldogs now can get their offense set up. High post pass into Bobby Starkeybaum, kick out to Emily Anderson. Same sequence we saw earlier where Emily Anderson, nothing but net, three-pointer, 41 to 21. As Green is going to bring the ball up the court for the Wiggins Tigers. Gets it to the corner to Vicharelli, back around to Green, and then over to Kerr. Kerr around to Carson Kerr, now back to Green, now to Vicharelli on the wing. Green has it in the corner, looking to get an entry pass to the low post. Can't get it. Bobby Starkeybaum, good defense there, as now the high post pass to Lorenzini is good. She takes one dribble, puts it up, nothing, as it's rebounded by Lily Limasani. She gets to screen for Bobby Starkeybaum, which helps her get free to start this offense. Katie Cody has the top of the key. A give and go to Lily Limasani. She lays it up for two, and it's no good. Rebound, Lorenzini. Big girl's going to bring it up the court herself, being guarded by Emily Anderson. Now pass over to Carson Kerr, over to Green. Green on the wing. Trying to look inside now, is going to reset it to Vicharelli. Vicharelli brings it up to the top of near the half court line to kind of waste some time, as now it gets it over to the corner to Kerr. Kerr skip pass to Vicharelli, now gets to the corner to Green, now skip pass again to Kerr. Kerr over to Kennedy Kerr. She drives into the free throw line. She's going to get fouled. This shot's no good, but she's going to shoot two here.
Pretty good defense initially by the Bulldogs. They kept doing a really good job at the closeout, but no need to reach when you got her doing a pull-up jump shot.
So Katie Cody with the foul there, as Kerr's first shot is up, and that one's good. As now her
I
second
think
shot
the
is up, and that one's good too.
I think the Bulldogs need to keep getting Emily some shots here until she misses.
Leah Edwards brings the ball up the court for the Bulldogs as she was initially pressured there by Viscerelli, and she backs off and now lets the Bulldogs set up their offensive set against the man-to-man as a skip pass to Limasani drives into the free throw line, kicks out to Haydeen. Haydeen inside to Edwards. Edwards skip pass out to Limasani. She passes a post entry pass to Bobby Starkey. She loses it, and Green comes up with it. She pushes it up to Kerr as Anderson does a good job poking it out of bounds. And for the Bulldogs, you'll see Emma Limasani come in for Lily Limasani.
Wiggins is a good defensive team, Bryce. They just constantly pressure, constantly get their hands on the ball.
As they look to push it in, to pass it in here, they finally get into Viscerelli at the top of the key. She's going to skip past to Kerr in the corner. She gets it into Lorenzini on the block. She fakes like she's going to shoot, pass out to Kerr. She shoots a 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Bobby Starkey-Bomb. Starkey-Bomb passes up to Emma Masani. She drives to the wing, now tries to pass to Anderson and loses it off her knee. Bobby Starkey-Bomb fights for it. Now it's a loose ball, gets to Edwards, and she lays it in for two. Good job sticking around by Edwards as Green double dribbles while she's trying to get the ball up the court. And Emma Limasani looks like she's got some blood on her, so she's going to come out of the game. Lily Limasani is going to come in for her.
Or lost the contact, I'm not sure.
Very true. So Hayden passes into Anderson. Anderson going to be guarded tightly by Viscerelli. Anderson passes over to Lily Limasani. Now high post pass to Bobby Starkey. She kicks out to Anderson. Anderson with a three-pointer. That's good. That's 3 threes in a row. That they get that entry pass, and then the back a kick out. They draw the defender from Emily, and she has a wide open three. That's the third time in a row where she's had it. 43-26 in favor of the Tigers. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go here. As the ball is to Carson Kerr on the corner. She drives baseline. Is going to get blocked by Starkey Bomb. Rebound Kennedy Kerr. She kicks out to Green. Green has a 15-footer. No good. Rebound.
The ball, everyone else is turning and looking and trying to find the ball. Find a body and that ball come to you.
Looks like they're going to say the Bulldogs tipped it out of bounds, so Wiggins will keep possession on the sideline, where a couple substitutes for the Tigers come in, as now Kerr gets it in to Bo Perez, where now back to Kennedy Kerr. She'll set up the offense for the Tigers. Imagine 5 or 6 passes around the perimeter before they get a shot off here, as they're going to swing it around to Leon, now to Bo Perez, now around to Kerr. Kerr back to the top of the court to Leon, now over to Kennedy Kerr on the opposite wing. Kennedy Kerr looks inside, skip pass to Bo Perez. She drives to the block. She's going to be guarded tightly by Haydeen. Now kicks out to Kerr, now around to Kennedy Kerr, now over to Leon. Leon gets it to Kennedy Kerr in the corner, looks inside, doesn't make the pass. Now pass to Carson Kerr, now back to Kennedy Kerr. Fakes the three-pointer, dribbles up to the top of the court, hands off to Bo Perez as she's going to be guarded by Anderson. Now pass over to Kennedy Kerr. Pass around the perimeter again. And as we mentioned, inside to Lorenzini. Now kick out to Bo Perez as she kicks it out to Leon. Leon shoots a three-pointer, no good. Rebound here by Edwards. As Edwards pushes it up to Starkey Bomb. Starkey Bomb gets it up to Anderson. They're going to call a timeout. Looks like the Bulldogs will. And so a timeout for Haxtun, 43-26 with 3 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
The unknown can be scary when you don't know what comes next. That's why Haxtun Health is with you every step of the way, whether it be a scheduled surgery, a surprise fall, or an illness that requires long-term antibiotics. With our skilled physical, speech, and occupational therapists all working together with our trusted providers and nursing staff, we are sure to get you home where you want to be. A stay at Haxtun Health is just what the doctor ordered. Give us a call today to see if you or your loved one qualifies for our inpatient rehab program. Haxtun Health, providing care you can count on.
back here to Sterling, Colorado. I'm Bryce Bibbins with Andy Warrensman here covering the Haxtun girls versus the Wiggins girls, where the Bulldogs have the ball on an out-of-bounds pass, gets it inbound to Bobby Starkeball on the block. She lays it up, and she's going to get fouled here by Lauren Zini. That's her fourth foul.
That was a very strong move by Bobby there. She had a tough time catching a lot of traffic. Was able to get it on the backboard, and it went in for her. So that was a great play.
So for the three-point play, let's see if she shoots her free throw. It's good. 43-29, 3 minutes exactly left in this ballgame. Kennedy Kerr brings the ball up the court for the Tigers. Pass over to Carson Kerr, where she holds the ball in the wing. Being tightly guarded now is Leon by Limasani, Lily Limasani. As Leon gets the ball to Kennedy Kerr. Kennedy Kerr being guarded by Anderson. Kerr beats Anderson off the dribble, drives into the baseline. Now kick out to Beauperez. She shoots it. Air ball. Rebound is by Limasani, but Leon gets in there and forces a jump ball. So it will be Bulldog basketball, as now the Wiggins Tigers saying that this game's gotten too close as they put the full court press back on. But the Bulldogs handle it. Lily Limasani has it on the wing. Pass into Bobby Starkey. Bomb is going to be deflected by Myers as she pushes it out from behind Starkey Bomb, and the ball's going to be on the floor, and this time it's going to be corralled by both teams. They're going to call a jump ball, and now it goes to the Tigers.
The Bulldogs really need to take one or two more dribbles to get a better angle on that entry pass, Bryce. They're really trying to force it before that angle's there.
Leon brings the ball up the court for the Tigers. Now pass over to Carson Kerr. Kerr drives to the free throw line to kick out to Beauperez, as now the ball is on the ground. And Kennedy Kerr comes up with it in the backcourt, tipped by the Bulldogs, so no violation there. Kerr going to restart the offense of pretty much passing around the perimeter against this zone. And she's guarded tightly by Anderson. Dribble handoff to her sister, Carson Kerr. Now another dribble handoff to Kennedy Kerr. Again, I always assume they're sisters. They could be cousins. I have no idea. So now back to the top of the key to Kennedy Kerr. Carson has it in the corner. Handoff or entry pass into Myers. Myers kicks it back out to Carson Kerr. Carson wasting
really
time.
Really need that shot clock, Bryce.
She's guarded by Anderson, as Anderson, Bulldogs getting tired there as the Tigers are playing keep away. They've had the ball for 1 full minute here, as now they're just dribble handoffing the weave action. Weave, it goes to Leon, as now the Bulldogs foul on purpose here to kind of stop all the frustration, maybe give them a breath.
Yeah, I don't blame her for fouling on that. At some point, you either got to get a steal or get a foul. You can't let them run the whole game out.
So Wiggins going to inbound here. Kerr inbounds it to Beauperez near the half-court line, as now Haydeen gets the foul here, trying to grab that ball. And Coach Wilson on the bench yelling for a jump ball. But they're not going to give it to her, as that is Kelsey Haydeen's third foul. And in for Lily Limasani comes Emma Limasani. Must got either the blood or the contact, whatever, figured out. So inbound pass here goes to Leon. Leon over to Carson Kerr. Carson Kerr holds it at the top of the court, now guarded by Haydeen. And looks like Kennedy Kerr puts up a three, no good. Rebound, Emily Anderson. She passes up to Emma Limasani. That gets stolen by Leon. And Emma Limasani is going to foul Leon. More than likely on purpose there. Bulldogs have 3 fouls here. So they still got a couple more till they get to the free throw line.
Really good idea on that pass there. I think a bounce pass would have got that in for a layup. Just little things like that the Bulldogs are just not quite capitalizing on today.
So Kerr will inbound it in the backcourt, gets it into Leon under the Bulldogs basket. She dribbles all the way up the court, gets it to the wing. Now she's going to pass it to the top of the key to Kennedy Kerr, where Kennedy Kerr looks to dribble handoff, as Haydeen does a good job blocking the dribble handoff, and now gets it to Leon. Leon back to Kennedy Kerr, as there's 34 seconds left. Emily Anderson guarding tightly. Dribble handoff to Myers. Myers pass over to Leon. Leon over to the top of the key to Kerr, as there's 20 seconds left. Tiger's going to waste are going to attempt to waste all of the time here with no shot. As this film should probably be sent in for exact reason of why you need the shot clock in high school basketball.
Yeah, I just it takes away probably 2 minutes of this game where you're not doing anything. It's not basketball. It's just passing the ball around. I'm not a traditionalist, Bryce. I don't like it.
So the Bulldogs go down 43-29 in this fourth quarter. And yeah, Andy, we saw the shot clock in Nebraska and where I live, everyone uses it. And it's we've asked, we kind of pulled around to all the neighboring small towns, and they said, it doesn't change the game until the end of the game. So it makes you actually have to coach in these end of game situations. So give it a couple of years and it will be in Colorado, but that's why stalling at the end of the game. And it's not a rule right now, so you might as well use it. That Wiggins Tigers, smart coaching decision there. They use the rules to their advantage and they do it. I'm not complaining there. But when it comes to playing basketball, the game of basketball, it's tough to deal with that. So we will be right back here with our game report here, sponsored by Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, the official scorer of Highway 6 Sports. We'll be right back here on Highway 6.
The Haxtun Community Federal Credit Union would like to wish Bulldog Nation a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We would like to thank everyone for their continued support of HCFCU. We care about all your needs, from finding your first car to helping you save for your future. You will always see a familiar face and hear a familiar voice at the Haxtun Credit Union. As new adventures await, May 2025 bring big opportunities and growth for our Bulldog students. We look forward to helping you in the new year. The Haxtun Credit Union, home of the Bulldog Checking.
Goddard Farms LLC is wishing the Haxtun Bulldogs the best of luck. At Goddard Farms, we believe in growing dreams and harvesting success, both on and off the field. We're proud to support our local team and community. So together, let's cheer on the Bulldogs. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Looking for a bank that puts the community first? Welcome to the First National Bank of Fleming, proudly serving Fleming, Haxtun, and surrounding areas since 1917. Home-owned and deeply rooted into our community, we're thrilled to support the Haxtun Fightin' Bulldogs. Whether you're saving, investing, or planning for your future, we're here to help every step of the way. The First National Bank of Fleming, committed to your success and happiness. Come see the difference over a century of service makes. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to Sterling, Colorado. I'm Bryce Bivens, where we have the halftime report here, the game report, sponsored by Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, the official scorer of Highway 6 Sports. But before we do that, we're going to thank some of our sponsors: Bivens Lawns LLC, Hoffmeister Insurance, Kurtzers, Colt by IWS, First National Bank of Fleming, Points West Bank of Haxtun, Main Street Graphics, Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, Red J Welding, Canode Realty and Auction, Speltz Roofing, Haxtun Credit Union, Goddard Farms, Precision Plumbing, Haxtun Farms, Haxtun Health, Candy and Cole Fix, Ron and Amy Kilgore, David and Alicia Schramm, Jess and Kevin Beck, Todd and Becky Workman, Ryan and Sammy Starkeybaum, Pam and Jerome, guys helping fund this project here on Highway 6 Sports. Now, game analysis, looking at the Wiggins Tigers. Green had 3 points. Looks like Kennedy Kerr had 17 in the first half and then 5 in the second half. Bisharelli had 2 points in the first half and then was held scoreless in the second. And Carson Kerr had 3 points in the first half and then hit a 2-pointer in there in the second half. And Juliet Leon had 5 points in the first half, no points in the second half. Meyer, the post, had 2 points in the first half, 2 points in the second. Lorenzini had 2 points in the first half. And, the Bulldogs did a good job there, not letting them score too many points in the second half. It looks like for the Tigers, 12 total points in the second half for the Wiggins Tigers. So Bulldogs, maybe waking up a little bit there. As we talked to Andy Schoen before the game, or actually on on Monday of this week, and he said this is a good test to see if the girls can play in a state basketball game, because more than likely they're going to have to play at a bunch of weird different times. So the girls kind of learning on the fly is now maybe that with that experience, it'll help them out here, and we'll learn more about them and where that helped out with the rest of this tournament. So Lily Lamasani had 4 points in the first half, none in the second, as Anderson had 1 point in the first half and then hit 3 threes in the second half. Emma Lamasani had 2 points in the first half. Leah Edwards had 4 points in the second half. Kelsey Hadeen had 2 points in the first half and then 2 points in the second half. And then Bobby Starkeybaum got some points on the board in the second half, all the way to 5. So that's the halftime report. And now the Colt by IWS player of the game is Kennedy Kerr for the Wiggins Tigers.
It's the end of the game report.
That keeps saying halftime. Yep. So Kennedy Kerr in here, 17 points in the first quarter or first half, 5 points in the second half. She earns the title of player of the game tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, it's rightfully so. She played great defense. I would say half those turnovers in the first half were caused by her. She hits a few threes early. She's just a good player. Obviously, they were very patient with their offense. When she got her shot, she hit a bunch of them. So with kind of what happened in the game, I would say main thing is you look at the 12 points the Bulldogs gave up in the second half, but that's partially that Wiggins pulled off the press. That's partially that Bulldogs weren't turning the ball over. So when you turn the ball over, that gives up points to the other team, and I think that's what you saw. I would say Wiggins kind of passed the test of waking up at 9 in the morning. I would say the Bulldogs need to change their habits in the morning on these type of games. Find something that works for them, because hopefully both these teams have a chance and maybe can go play some postseason basketball.
So looking at the schedule on the women's side, the Bulldogs will go to the consolation bracket where they will play in game number 6. That's tomorrow at noon. So they will play the loser of Sedgwick County versus Holyoke, which will be played here at 12 o'clock today. So that's where you'll catch us tomorrow. Tonight, you'll catch us on the boys will play Sedgwick County at 7 p.m. here at NJC. We'll have all the coverage over that. And so we will see you then. Thanks for tuning in to Highway 6 Sports.